name is Kaelene. Welcome to the Book Buddies. I'm sorry that this video is late, but I was a little preoccupied yesterday with graduating, so yeah, the video didn't get made. But today I am making my May wrap-up and sort of haul. Not sort of, it is a haul, but one book I got in April. I just forgot to haul it. Anyway, I read a total of 6 books this month. I was hoping for 7, it didn't quite happen, but the first 3 books were the rest of the Chronicles of Narnia. I read The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle. I really enjoyed reading these and finishing them. I liked them so much, and I realized there was some stuff that I'd forgotten after a while, but it was nice to read it and remember it. And yes, I gave them all 5 stars. I think my favorite, though, out of all of these books is either The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, just because it's the one I'm most familiar with, and it's the first one that was published and everything, or The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, just because it's very creative and kind of have a thing for creative books, because they're just cool. But I really like these, still my favorite books of all time, and yes, they are very awesome. The next book I read was Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. This is a book about a girl named Sophie in a magical land called Ingery, something like that. And one day the Witch of the Waste comes in her hat shop and puts a curse on her, and so she has to go out to make her fortune and find a way to lift the curse. And I gave this 4.75 stars. I might as well just round it up to 5, but I wasn't just absolutely in love with it, but it was really good. Like, I think at one point I literally laughed out loud, and when I finished it, I couldn't stop saying, "Aw, it's so cute," because it was really cute. And it wrapped up pretty nicely. And there's one thing that I have a question about. I keep forgetting to ask Katie about it, because this is her favorite book. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And yes, it was so cute. Everyone needs to read this, and I want to get the sequel and figure out what happens to everybody. Like, how do their lives go? What do they do? Yes, I need the next one. But anyway, yes, it was cute. The last book I read this month was called Nick of Time by Tim Downs. It's kind of funny how I wound up reading this, because I wasn't planning on it at all. But I was going on a school trip, and this guy that was there with me was like, "You need to read the first chapter of this book, because it is so funny." And I was like, "But I don't want to read the first chapter, because if I read the first chapter, I'm going to want to read the whole thing. I'm probably not going to have time to read that." And he was like, "Well, fine, I'll just let you keep it till you finish it." So I read the first chapter. It was quite funny. Not as funny as he was saying it was, but it was still pretty funny. And it wound up being the 6th book in a series. But anyway, basically it's about this forensic entomologist named Nick, and he's going to get married to this girl named Elena or Alina, something like that. And 6 days before their wedding, he goes off to some convention for forensic people and stops calling her and everything, and so she goes to go find him, and it was quite funny. There was lots of snarky humor, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5 stars. Usually when I give a book 3 stars, I'm just kind of meh about it, and then if I give it 4, I really liked it. This was in between. I enjoyed reading it, but I wasn't just blown away by it or anything. So it was good. I wanted to finish Nikolai, which is the 3rd book in the Left Behind series by Jerry B. Jenkins and Tim LaHaye. I didn't quite get it done. I'm not even halfway through it. I was hoping I could finish it, and maybe if I read all day, which probably won't happen, I could finish it. But yeah, so I read part of this. Anyway, these are the books I completed in May, with the addition of the one I don't have because I finished it and gave it back. So yeah, 6 books. That's pretty decent, especially considering it was May and graduation and stuff and everything wrapping up. So it's a pretty good reading month. I'm quite happy with how this went. The only way I would be happier is if I finished Nikolai, but what can I say? I also have a sort of haul. I think I got this in April and I forgot to haul it, but it is Princess Ever After by Rachel Hawk. One time my parents went to Mardell's and told me they were there, and I was like, oh hey, you should buy me a book. And they found this one. It's like $5. And so my mom read the synopsis to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. And so she bought it for me, and then I looked it up on Goodreads when they got home. And it's the second book in the series, but I'm going to go ahead and read it because, you know, whatever. And it sounds really good. I kind of forgot what it's about, but I think it's about this girl, and she lived in a small town, and somehow she finds out that she is a lone lost princess, and she has to decide if she wants to be a princess or stay in her small town, which she really likes. And it sounds really good. Anyway, I'm excited about it. And then sometime in May, like early May, we went to Mardell's again, and I was with them this time, and Mom found this book and was like, oh hey, what do you think of this one? And it's Storm Siren by Mary Weber. I think it's about this girl named Nim, and she's an elemental, but the weird thing is elementals are only male and they're killed at birth, so technically she shouldn't even exist. And so she keeps getting sold around at auctions and stuff. And I think finally she gets bought, but she has to like work for the king or something and save her country. I don't know. I'm getting some Throne of Glass kind of vibes off of it, but I'm excited about it. I want to read it. It was $1 at Mardell's. That's crazy. And then the last book I got this month is like one of the sweetest gifts I've ever gotten. Some neighbors of mine got it for me for graduation, but it's the 25th anniversary edition of Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. I read it and it's, oh, I don't even know what to say. But it was so sweet of them to get this for me. And yes, I really like it, and yeah. Okay, that was my May wrap-up and my haul. And then one more thing I'm going to say before I go. I might not be making videos for a while, like a couple months maybe. I'm sorry, but I got a job working at a church camp all summer, and I'm not sure how much time I'll have to make videos. If I have time, I'll try to make some, but I make no guarantees. Katie should still be making videos, but if y'all don't see me for a while, that's where I'm at. I haven't died or dropped off the face of the planet. Well, hopefully I haven't died. I mean, Anyway, just letting y'all know, I'll try to make videos when I can, but we'll see. Anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. In the meantime, I'll be reading this. See y'all later. Bye! And then the third book, I mean, Alita? Alita or Aleda? Elena. Alina. Like, I wasn't... And, oh wow, I'm so horrible at explaining things.